that gonna be?
No idea. I can follow up and ask.
Yeah, do that. Going out there unprepared's like asking for an arrow in the gut.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you hoping to meet someone in the
Walked
West?
it off, huh? Petra. Petra Fortune. Petra the Oscar.
Yeah, I thought so. I know her.
You know of her, or do you actually know her?
I could introduce you if you like, but I gotta warn you, there will be drinking involved. Lots of it.
Is that a warning? Make this happen, I'll keep your gear in shape for the rest of your life. Charles. Why else would one leave the glory of Main Street?
Boredom. Nothing interesting.
That's why we travel as far as we can. Our feet take us.
Better than sticking around a bunch of elderly with lots of smart
Sister! Over here!
Don't let Petra hear you say that. She'll hammer your head on your mind.
Stupid. How can you underground city in the desert?
Sharp as that.
One, don't call me stupid. And two, I don't know. I didn't put it there.
Only thing underground in the desert is sand.
And the remains of anyone the Tanakh buried there.
Oi, you're that Nora machine gun.
No, it shouldn't. And you know when I used the other one, it turned out pretty like yours. When I gave you, yeah.
Refreshing. Yes.
Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I've played a lot off screen. Oh, Lord.
This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. As good a place to start as any. Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here.
Oh, Lord. Of course it's a graphics artist.
I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Was someone up here? Faint tracks. Leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
Yeah, killed all the monsters.
This easy? Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks.
Yeah, follow tracks. Let's see, who's that? Here. So,
Could try my focus, see what it picks up.
yeah, I'll try my focus here in a second.
Where did you go off to? The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs. Make an interesting color for my armor. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
a wild Mr. Mime appears. Catch it using Poke Catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
If we give up now, we lose the thing. We have to find it. I say we kill them.
Forget I had that turned on.
No, Larvik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra. And now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Mr. Mime escaped. No one caught it.
I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
The Karja have become weak and foolish.
What?
I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful. Takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this really is the only link to them, he might have a focus. It could tell me where they are.
Join my Discord. https://discord.gg/hp6n2qgfec. Wanna shitpost and build a awesome community? Let's do it.
Guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
you're seeing this, it means you've left the Sundom in search of something to follow.
Blah.
Your journey is almost over. Follow the sun beyond the gates of barren light, and bask in the gloam of future conquest. A new empire awaits.
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse Empire before it begins. There's coordinates here. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. Better take it back to Barren Light.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
When we fought the Eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong. If I find the right cauldron,
May have left it in the front room.
Oh, free. No, Daddy don't want to play. Daddy don't want to play. Lay down. No. Lay down. Shit, man. Just back here a minute. Sure.
There's Erend. Looks like he's had a few.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar? He might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West. They'll...
Lighten up, Paid. You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tenakth up there.
Yeah. Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Ah, yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tenakth marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Normally, the gates are open for any Oseram salvage, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy. They'll reopen. Once.
Where is this commander if he's the one keep...
I'll take you to... The commander isn't...
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tenakth tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go.
A wild Whalmer appears catch if using. Poke catch, winners revealed in 90s.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvin was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
Sly face. You having more luck than me?
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tenakth sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tenakth are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West.
Whalmer escaped. No one caught it.
Run back to Meridian. File a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tenakth horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tenakth, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comrades. Tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help. But I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
You okay out here, Bree? You can go lay down. I know you like it. Go lay down. It's okay. I just wanted to check, make sure you were okay.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
You wear out, Daddy. Yeah, you wear out your daddy. You wear me out.
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before death. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tanakh chief, you did something.
All right, go lay down. Go lay down.
I kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of
Give it here.
trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung
Give
me
it
at
here.
Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut. Thinking that by winning, I could request a boon.
Give it here.
My life, or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Okay, go lay down.
But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight, believe me, machine.
I know.
I had hopes.
You wound up serving the Tanakh's chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakh still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hekaro and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. And now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tenakth and the Carja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tenakth don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tenakth lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few.
A wild Chimicho appears. Catch it using Pope Catch. Winners revealed in 90s.
If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Pope Catch Ultra Ball.
Stomach the idea of parley with the Carja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No, the other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Carja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tenakth!
Regala. Chief
Chimicho has been caught by Bladaquarter 35. Please join my Discord. https://discord.gg/hp6n2qgfec1 shitpost and build a awesome community. Let's do it.
Hekarro has betrayed us! The embassy is proof! And all of you marshals are his accomplices! For this, I condemn you to death!
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
answers! Form up!
While donations are never required, they are always appreciated. Donate here. https://www.paypal.com/DONATE/question_HOSTED_BUTTON_B_UTTON_ID=sign2XF5906233TZWU.
Them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
Go lay down.
They're not gonna make it.
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge! Here they come! We got this! Vengeance for Pasha!
Finish that raider!
I've got this! Hey, how's that armor?
Damn it! They chose the wrong side!
Cut them all down!
Finish it!
Ow!
They need
Cut them all down!
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse! Now they're missing their armor! Man against man! Holding itself! Let's wipe them out! You won't get me that easy. Enough! You! Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
next, girl?
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. There! Now's my chance!
You've broken the sheep!
Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your life today. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
I don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Fashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utara border. But why...
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?